Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to another daily dice, where we ask the dice for a message and find out what that is, keeping in mind that these are general readings, so please take what resonates, leave what does not, knowing that as you interact with the channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing down below, it does allow me an opportunity to directly connect with your energy and get you out more resonant readings. Also, if you are interested in supporting the channel further, check out the description box where you will find all the links necessary to do so. You can email me for a personal reading and I'll get you out further information. You can also follow me on over to my podcast, where it's just a fun, chill hangout session with yours truly, and I do hope to see you there. So that being said, let's go ahead and get into it and find out what is today's daily dice source. What messages do you have for my fellow humans? What would you like them to know? What is today's daily dice? I heard break the ice. I don't know what that means, but that's what came through. Break the ice. We have third house. We have Virgo energy, and we have Mars. Maybe you've been trying to reach out to someone here lately. Someone you deeply care about. We could have twin flame energy, soulmate energy, but I do feel like this is actually someone from your past, okay? So just take it as it resonates. You will know who this is. But it does feel like you've been trying to reach out to somebody or thinking about reaching out to somebody. But there's this almost like this underlying energy with it. That's why I was saying break the ice came through. And now I understand why it came through. Because there's this energy that's coming through of like, what if I say the wrong thing? What if I don't do that? What if I don't do that? And this is sort of just saying like, just, you know what, say hey. It's okay to say hey. It's like maybe you haven't connected with an old school friend or somebody that was your best friend growing up, and you want to, right? You want to connect with them. You want to be in touch with them. It's like maybe you miss them. It's like, or maybe you've been thinking about them a lot and wondering like, I really should just reach out to them and let them know I've been thinking about them and seeing where things go. And this is just saying to take that action. Don't be a perfectionist here. Don't try to say the perfect thing. Just be you and just show up. And that's what's going to help here. But especially with Mars energy, we have that initiative coming through here. Being a leader in your life, but taking initiative for yourself, right? Not being afraid here, facing your fears and being bold. And sometimes being bold means that we have to do things that are slightly we're afraid of, right? We're like, oh, what if it goes wrong? And what if it does go wrong? Really, are you any worse off if it goes wrong than you were before? Not really. Not really. If they don't talk to you, if they choose not to reach back out to you, you're not any worse off here. But that's what it feels like here. Or this could be in regards to something else. But with the third house, we're talking about childhood friendships, right? Siblings. Maybe this is a brother or a sister that you lost contact with over the years. Or maybe you had a fight and maybe you're just tired of fighting. Or maybe you're trying to come back into a balanced state with them. You know, everybody's on a different part of their journey. It's like we can't stay in this resentful energy for the entire part of our spiritual journey, because if we're always in resentment, we'll never invite in the depths of love that we're looking for, especially within ourselves. Because if we're in a state of resentment against another person, we're also resenting ourselves for some way, shape, or form that we showed up in that connection. And that's very difficult. 333 on the clock. That's a very difficult place to be at. Right? And we have the third house. So 3333, right? So it's like sources coming in and saying like, it's okay. Just be courageous here and say hello, or say, how are you doing? Or what's up? Hey, it's been a while. Can we talk? Like, I'd love to get back together with you, and maybe we can meet up and have coffee, or whatever it is. Just take the action here. Take the initiative to bring this in. It's something that you're thinking about, something that you're desiring, but not to be so afraid of it anymore, because it's like that fear is just keeping you in a roundabout. It feels like you're just going around in a circle. What do I do? What do I do? What do I say? How do I say it? I got to make sure it's perfect. If it's not perfect, they're not going to reach out to me. And then it's like the fear of when you send it, you're in that perfectionist energy as well. If they haven't reached out to you right away, or they're contemplating it, what did I say wrong? How could I have said it different? Like, they're just saying, just say it and let it go and let things unfold naturally. Like, they'll play out the way they're meant to. There's nothing that you can control on the other side. You can only do what you're driven to do, or what your intuition is asking you to do, and then let things happen. Just let it happen past that, right? Because when we're trying to control it, we're putting it into a place of saying that source doesn't know how to handle it. But Source is the one who's in control no matter what. If we try to control it or we don't, Source is the one that's handling it. And whatever's going to happen is going to happen, right? We cannot manipulate Source into serving us for our own will. Like, that's not how it works here. That's just not how it works. That's not, we just live in a place of contrast, and sometimes things are going to be difficult, right? Yeah, being bold here. Fierceness with Wolverine. So it does feel like there's maybe an argument that separated you two, but I do feel like this is something you're getting from a higher power. This is like your angels coming in, your ancestors, your intuition, your guides. This is like, definitely feels like in the spirit realm, they're telling you it's time for you to reach out, but there's this fear of maybe what happened before, or maybe how things were before. And we have the number 5 here, which is that uncomfortable place of change, right? Like, this is uncomfortable. I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this. Like, what happens if? Well, that isn't really whatever comes to pass. You know, we can think of a million different scenarios in our head, and the likelihood of any one of them coming to pass is so slim. It really is. Because everything happens outside of what we ever imagined it would anyways. Whoa, you got 2. Nice. I didn't even see that. Yeah, and look, we have vulnerability on the bottom. It's time for you to open your heart and be vulnerable in this situation, even if it is difficult. Right? Even if it is difficult, because there's like this energy coming. It's like when you're vulnerable, this person or this place or the situation is going to reciprocate that, okay? And maybe not in how you expect it either. So remember that. We do have number 44 coming through here. With Panther Spirit, reclaiming your power. Yeah, the more you give into your fear, the more you're giving your fear away, or the more you're giving your power away to that fear that resides within you, which makes it harder to do things in the future. Look, we have number 33. I cannot with you. Freedom is yours. You have a choice here. I'm going to leave this out because I do feel like it came out for purpose. Right? We had, again, 333, 3333, okay? Like, that's something that's very powerful for you. This is something that's very important for your journey. But it feels like you're denying yourself the opportunity right now because there's that perfectionist energy that's setting in, like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. Or yeah, feeling like a third wheel here, feeling like there's going to be something else that's involved that's going to keep you from really allowing yourself to connect. Okay? Let's get some more of these. Can I please have some more, Source? Okay. Thank you. We have sweet dreams. Satisfaction, comfortable, and lazy day. Yeah, you've been really overworking yourself. You've been really overthinking this. And I feel like maybe stressing out too in the dream world. Like when you have dreams, like it's like you dream about harsh things and it's like, oh my gosh, like how do I overcome this? And it's like just letting go of this idea that you don't belong along with this journey. Okay, I'm going to put it that way. So we have ancestors with polar bears. So again, this idea that this is someone that's in the family or someone you've considered as family. But this card talks about healing generational curses, letting go of that which is no longer yours, and living your life. Kind of like the Orca and Songlines card, right? It's just like letting go and letting yourself emerge into a new sense of being here, reclaiming your power. Freedom is yours. We have volcano with volatility coming through. That's what I was feeling earlier with this card. It's almost like there was a detachment here because of some kind of argument, some kind of like bad feelings or, you know, bad emotions, bad intentions. And saying that, like, we're human, we're all allowed to feel how we feel. Right? Even if things were said that we maybe didn't necessarily mean. And it's like, how can you come into a place of balance and understanding that what was said then doesn't mean that's how we feel now? Reclaiming your power here. Okay? I'm sorry, reclaiming your power and coming into your freedom. Right? There's a sense of allowing forgiveness to happen here. And even asking them to forgive you, but asking you to forgive yourself for whatever it is that happened. Or if they blew up, like, can you forgive them for what happened and forgive yourself for how you showed up? Right? This is the origin story. That's what that was saying. Initiation, creativity, and vitality. This is going to make you feel so much better. Look, we have master number 22. I cannot. We have 22, 33, and 44 here. Do you see that? I know it's really small. Look. Making progress here. Maybe it hasn't been in a straight line. Maybe it's been all over the place, but making progress here is very important. Yeah, this is a part of your fate. Coincidence, fatalism, and fortune telling. Yeah, this is something you're meant to do. This is completing a cycle. Okay? This is like, I also feel like when this card comes out, it's like this reading has a deep truth to it. Like, I do feel like that when this card comes out sometimes. Not all the time, but that's what it feels like here for me to mention it. We did have third wheel with enemy, distrust, and flirtatiousness. So maybe there is a third wheel here. Or maybe you were put in a third-party situation here. This could be a close friend that put you in a third-party situation or gave up on you because of a third wheel. Like, maybe they found a better friend and you felt like you were left out. Whatever it is, but we have 37 with 10. We have 10, 10 here. This is a part of your destined path, again, with the fate energy here. We have goal here with number 26, which is 8 in numerology, which is all about our karmic cycles. We have purpose, expectation, and destination. If you choose to move forward with this, you will have luck on your side, okay? I mean, it's your choice overall. It's going to be your choice whether or not you do this. But at the end of the day, I do feel like Source is urging you so that you can begin the healing process from whatever it is that came from this. Thank you, Source. So we're going to get a Cosmic Oracle card for you here. And this says, be authentic. Anything else is just exhausting. Exactly like that. What do I do? What do I say? How do I show up? Stop. Don't get into that. That's a downward spiral. That takes you away from the truth of who you are. They're just saying to be you. Just show up exactly as you are. Look at how beautiful this card is. And I feel like that's exactly how you are. You're so beautiful. If this person chooses to be in your life, they'll be there for you. If they don't, then they won't. But at the end of the day, at least you did your best to make this connection happen again. We have give your inner critic a vacation today. Vacation day. Be kind to yourself. Exactly. Being kind to yourself. And this one wants to be seen. Remember that it's okay to be happy. It really is. So maybe that's exactly what's been happening here. It's like you've been finding happiness along your journey. And this situation, maybe they're like, oh, it's not fair that you're happy. Or maybe this is someone you deeply love. And it's like, you've got this feeling inside, like, if I'm happy, then is that a bad thing? Like, they're not. Maybe they're just mad at me. Maybe I just don't know what's going on with them. And they're just saying here, it's okay for you to be happy. Be kind to yourself. Stop giving yourself this hard time for whatever happened on this situation. We had 12:34 on the clock, 1, 2, 3, 4, because you are making progress here. And it's time for you to recognize that if you showed up and you gave your best, then you did what you were meant to do. You didn't have to do it any other way. Okay? Yeah, it says, look around for some signs. The universe is speaking to you. So you may get messages via music as well. All right. So this is what I see for you. If you feel like this is resonating with you, leave the horse emoji down below and say, I step into my freedom and claim my power. And give me a thumbs up. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there and get on out of here. I do want to take a quick second, though, to thank your guide, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my spirit guides for coming together to give us this message. And until next time, stay human. Bye.